So we have 1 hour till FMOC, but I think we're gonna get delivery up here. This market is trying. I got in here and I've been adding. Into my winner. Yeah, 10 contract is enough. Well, I could get one more, to be honest. So 54
Order filled.
pullback. They like to do this pullback. It's 54, 56, and then rip into the sky, into the moon. Rip into the moon. Yeah, ES has to take this high finally, because we have SMT with ES. Just gonna stay in this trade. Risking 150. To make 340. Little dip.
Order filled.
Shouldn't go lower than that. Should reverse now. Should just grab everybody and go up there, but we'll see if that's gonna happen or not. I might just come on. Don't wake me up at this position. Let's go now. Pump it. Pump it now.
Order filled.
Adding another 2. After that drop, recovery.
Order filled.
1 more. Let's go. Beautiful collection of longs. Should go now. Just a little bit lower so I don't get weak. This is Nasdaq. Yeah, 5 minutes looking okay. 1 minute. Start closing up here. Good. We've just been at 25. So I don't think they're gonna come back. $59 past. Let's rip. Let's rip now. They trapped a lot of shorts on this move down. Come on, let's go. 1 o'clock soon, 13 seconds. Somebody's stuffing this at 25. Are you going through this or not? Squeeze. Yeah. Yes. Come on. Pick it up. Come on, IQ. Push. That 40 is heavy.
try and Max said you can do it.
41. Try to cover something here.
Order filled.
All right. Stop loss break even now. Let's go to 50. You do want to sell up there, right? Don't you? Especially yes. Keep up that momentum. Let's go. FMOC in 55 minutes. You have to sell it first, and then load up all shorts up there. Something, you know. We'll do it like this. Sell here. Try to catch that pop just in front of everybody else. You know what? Just leave it like that. What is this? What is this? Sorcery. If it drops lower, at least I will buy 5 here.
Order filled.
God damn it. Wake me out. You know what?
Order filled.
That's not supposed to do that. That I can tell you. Should have gone up there. Still holding the low.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
It was going so nice. But look at the ears. They're pushing it lower. Yeah, don't like that. We'll try to get out from this thing, I think. They're bringing more shorts. They're bringing more shorts, yeah. Okay. Shorts are gone. But I don't like this long anymore. I don't like that
Order
long
filled.
anymore. It's just, I don't know. Well, it's another manipulation to the downside. It looks better now.
Order filled. Order
Okay.
filled.
I'm gonna try one more time here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Fair value gap and fair value gap, so which way I'm going to do it? Somebody's squeezing. Somebody's just adding into the short at 25. At the same time, a lot of shorts trying. And they could take them up. another shot just came in. 25, 35.
Order filled.
No. I don't like the fact that they're coming in here and keep adding on the short side. I just don't like that. My pop, they might go through it, but at the same time, that was the moment. That was the thing. That was a pullback. They should have gone. And they didn't do it. And now somebody's just trying to. Yeah, this 40. Somebody came at 40, quite heavy. Stopped that for 5 minutes. And now I see that they're building a lot of liquidity to the short side. They're still squeezing. I don't know what happened with that liquidity at 35. Looks like it's gone. Was it 35 minutes till FMOC decision? So yeah, look at this. Yeah, 535 still waiting to get involved on the short side. So what do we have down here? Well, very juicy yesterday. RTH low. Obviously we got this. Yep. We do have earnings today. Meta and Microsoft after close. So when the FMOC is gonna come, we're gonna get a whipsaw. I can just switch to fives because it's gonna be a quick move. Up or down, or up and down. That's why we're going down, because we got Microsoft and Meta. We've been going down for 2 days. That's the third day when we're going down. I mean, kind of chopping here. We could play that on one contract. By trying to get in with one contract. Oh, well. Well. Voice news disconnected. $30 till FMOC decision. They're not gonna cut. Okay, so we have a lot of liquidity, a lot of shorts, and what I'm gonna do, I will place my order. Just need to increase stop loss targeting this 423. It's gonna take 2 legs. If it goes down, most likely it's gonna do this first. Push up. Down. And probably down. Something like that. So what I'm gonna do, 547, 420. We'll place some orders just in front of FMOC decision to go lower shorts from here. And that's it.
It's about 28 minutes ago until we get the interest rate decision from the Federal Reserve, where they're expected to keep rates unchanged. Of course, reminder there's no SEP, or Summary of Economic Projections. Now, the previous rate statement on June 18th, they said that although swings in net exports have affected the data, recent indicators suggest that economic activity has continued to expand at a solid pace. The unemployment rate remains low, and the labor market conditions remain solid, and inflation remains somewhat elevated. In assessing the appropriate stance of monetary policy, the committee will continue to monitor the implications of incoming information for the economic outlook. The committee would be prepared to adjust the stance of monetary policy as appropriate if risks emerge that could impede the attainment of the committee's goal. And also on the article that we have posted out of the prep, there is the previous FMC SEP projections that have been posted on there. First bit of investment bank views then from ANZ. They expect no change to the rate at the FMC's July meeting. They say labour market conditions are close to full employment, and the unemployment rate has been relatively stable between 4 and 4.2% over the past year. This has allowed the Fed to focus on price stability, patiently watch inflation data for signs that higher tariffs are leading to a persistent rise in pressures. FMC Governor Bowman and Waller have publicly stated they support a July rate cut, so a decision to hold is unlikely to be unanimous. In the past year, there have been 2 separate indications of dissents from governors, Bowman in September 2024 and Waller in March of 2025. Unlike this time, however, their previous dissents were hawkish. The last dissenting vote by governor was in 2005. Before that was in the early 1990s, when 2 governors dissented at the same meeting. From intermediate communications, we know that owing to elevated inflation uncertainty from tariffs, most voting members of the FMC want to see more data over the northern summer before considering changes to monetary policy. We'll be looking for some tweaks to the language in the FMC statement alongside any comments from Powell that signal the September meeting is live for a rate cut. For example, if he acknowledges the labour market is cooling or that there is room to support the labour market. On the inflation side, if Powell focuses on the trend disinflation in services, it might be interpreted as a sign that there is less concern about a negative spillover from tariffs to broader inflation outside of goods. If no signals come out of this meeting, Powell could later flag a shift to a resumption of rate normalization at the 21st, 23rd August Jackson Hole Symposium. And at that time, he'll have more inflation and jobs data, as well as a resolution to where reciprocal tariff rates might land given the August 1st deadline. JP Morgan's Michelle, just commenting here, says that they expect 1%, possibly 2 at the Fed. Currently speaking on an interview in Bloomberg TV. White House economic advisor Hassett says data is consistent with the Fed cutting rates, and he respects the independence of Fed. So heads up, White House economic advisor Hassett currently speaking on Fox News. Hassett says many economists think that the Fed has been too slow.
Hello, everybody. This is Donald J. Trump. Yeah, it's really me. And I'm going to do a little advert for Financial Juice. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Can you believe it? Instead of a 67% tariff, you get a discount. It's huge. Very, very big. Very big. As big as my hands. Huge. Well, not as big as my hands. My hands are bigger. What are you waiting for? Come on, do it.
Says that uncertainty has cleared up to some extent.
So liquidity on NQ is at 550 and 600, obviously 650 and 700, but I think I'm going to be targeting 600 and not to go long.
JP Morgan's Michelle says that we haven't seen the full impact of tariffs for the full quarter.
Just to go short from that level. Something like that.
Michelle adds that I think the Fed is likely on hold in September as well.
And yes, let's go liquidity at 422. Let's just put that.
Trump touts EU-Japan trade deals. We do have a video for you to watch.
422. $427.
Michelle says
Oh, wait a second.
data showed the start
They're
of
getting some
forecasting.
push. We are getting a push now.
Trump says negotiating with other nations, and
To
the rest
50.
will receive a bill.
Too late. Too late. $450. Yes. Okay, so let's have a look where the
We have posted out
450
videos
is.
on the feed for you to
Oof.
watch Trump speaking live.
Up there.
Stop NQ buy.
Look at that. Pumping.
Michelle says, I think Powell is going to reiterate bias to ease. Trump says Powell probably won't lower rates today.
Yeah, makes sense to go to 600. Hmm.
So going back to then the investment bank fees then for the Fed rate decision, ING, they say the market is currently pricing virtually zero chance of a rate cut, despite Trump pushing the Fed to lower interest rates immediately, and two of his appointees to the Federal Reserve, Waller and Bowman, saying they could support such action. However, the rest of the committee feels they have time to wait, especially in light of the recent firmer than expected June jobs report and ongoing uncertainty about how inflationary the president's tariffs will be. So they say the inflation has been well behaved recently, posting 0.1%, 0.2% month-to-month readings between February and May, but we always suspected it would be 3 months from April to May before the tariffs showed in data. That means the July, August, September CPI reports, where we see the potential for 0.4% month-to-month or even 0.5% prints. The Fed was stung by the criticism after suggesting post-pandemic supply shocks. The supply shock price hikes would be transitory, only for inflation to hit 9% in 2022. It will not want to cut rates on a hunch and only have to backtrack again if inflation becomes more persistent. As such, we believe this meeting will be a non-event with rates left on hold and quantitative tightening left likely unchanged. German Finance Minister urges cabinet ministers to cut spending to close budget gap of over 30 billion euros in 2027.
Stop
This is in
ES5.
an interview with Ard Tagesthemen.
Okay, yes, hit the liquidity.
There's Germany's
Iceberg
Finance Minister
ESL.
Klingbeil make those comments.
21. Nasdaq hit the liquidity at 50.
Iceberg ES5. Iceberg ES5. Iceberg ESL.
15 minutes till FMOC decision. We had that 600 level liquidity,
Stop and Q buy.
550 we just hit. Okay. They could drive it. Before FMOC. Where's the 15-minute? Here.
So it's going to the Q&A session now with Trump.
Trump shorts got out.
Just reading through the final bit of research then from investment bank views. Goldman Sachs says that the FMC is set to leave the Fed funds rate unchanged at this meeting. The statement is likely to acknowledge the softer growth pace in the first half of the year, but is unlikely to offer a strong hint about September. Governor Bowman and Waller have indicated that they would like to cut and are likely to dissent in the press. The press conference, Powell will probably be asked about the two-cut baseline implied by the median June dot. Trump says, just a headline here now, Trump says keeping interest rates high is hurting people. Going back to the investment bank view then, so they said that Powell will probably be asked about the two-cut baseline implied by the median June dot, and he will likely acknowledge it, but note there are still 2 rounds of inflation and employment data ahead of the September meeting, and reiterate that decisions will be made on a meeting-by-meeting basis. So Goldman Sachs continues to expect 325 basis point rate cuts this year, September, October, and December, followed by 2 more in 2026 to a terminal rate of 3 to 3.25%. They say our Fed funds rate scenario analysis implies that our probability weighted Fed forecast remains dovish relative to market pricing.
Order
They're going to
filled.
continue low, I think. Not the best entry.
Trump says that here the Fed will cut rates in September.
They should just dump it.
10 minutes away from the top of the hour now, where we expect the US interest rate decision. Forecast is for no change, prior force for 5%. We get the FMC rate statement. Remember, we don't get the SEP, we get that at the next meeting.
Let's see if we're gonna dump.
Trump says that
I'm just
Powell is
expecting
too
this
late,
just to go down.
even if he does it today.
I'm just expecting they're just gonna push into that into this liquidity here. 35, 25.
Trump says BRICS is an attack on the dollar. And it says that India tariffs is over BRICS and trade deficit.
Order
Let's
filled.
grab it.
And adding that India doesn't do much business with the US.
525. Liquidity is slowly
Trump
disappearing.
says we're talking to India now and we'll see what happens.
In front of FMOC decision. Okay, so what do we see? 600 still waiting.
Stop and Q buy.
Very thin, but it is. But if things have changed because we already sold into this 550 and we sold into 421. Therefore, market has completed the rotation. Transaction is completed.
So Trump says you'll know at the end of the week. So it says we'll see what happens with India. You'll know at the end of the week.
So my plan of shorting it from, what was that, from the we'll see. I think I'm gonna stay away from doing anything. Technically we could just go up.
Trump says Canada has been charging our farmers for years. And Trump says that we're negotiating with India right now. Five minutes ago now until we get the Fed rate decision. Forecast is for no change. Prior for support 5%. We also get the Fed rate statement as well.
$550 wants to sell. 600, 637.50 and 650. What is this 637? Let's have a look. Nothing special. Okay, and 650 is the top. FMOC decision in 2 minutes. 1 minute and 46 seconds.
Trump says that we're dealing with a lot of leaders on tariffs today. And we're moving along well with China. And adds that I think we'll have a very fair deal with China. One minute ago now to we give the FMC rate decision. And Trump concludes his remarks at the bill signing event.
Let's have a look. Do we have anything? No. Okay. $600, 637, 450, 400.
10 seconds. No change, no change. Rate remains unchanged at 4.5% as expected. Fed says economic growth moderated in the first half of the year. Governors Waller and Bowman dissented in favor of
Nothing
rate
happened.
cuts.
Amazing.
Fed removes language saying uncertainty has diminished.
Stop and Q buy.
Fed says
Sweep
inflation
and Q
remains
buyers.
somewhat elevated, labor market conditions remain solid, and recent indicators suggest growth of economic activity moderated in the first half of 2025. Unemployment rate remains low, labor market conditions remain solid.
Looks bullish so far.
Stop ES buy.
Could go towards that 570.
Let's keep an eye on the market reactions here. Dollar seeing some downside movements. There's a little bit there in the S&P 500.
We
Did see
just
a little bit
sold
of
into
movement towards
this
the upside.
2 o'clock.
Stop
So,
ESL.
holding on to gains after the FMC. White House says Trump signed a proclamation to address effects of copper imports on America's national security. As said with the S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 climbing to session highs. I'm just reversing that move towards the upside now.
Nothing happened.
We have also posted out the FMC rate statement as well on the feed for you to read through.
I guess ideal scenario will be if I don't need that anymore. If they could drop. Grab the liquidity.
Treasury's pair loss after Fed hold
Too
rate
late.
steady with dissent. Again, you had Waller and Bowman preferred to lower the Fed funds rate by a quarter point.
Gonna try
Order
short here.
filled.
Trump says proclamation imposes
Ice for
universal
ESL.
50% tariffs on imports of semi-finished copper
Continuation.
products and copper-intensive derivative products
505.
effective August 1st. Seeing the US Treasury 2 10-year yield curve steepens after Fed statement. And so the US 2-year Treasury yields trim rise in wake of Fed statement, last flat at about 3.879%. Spot gold unchanged after the Fed rate decision, last at about 0.7%. The White House says Trump signed an executive order implementing an additional 40% tariff
No.
on Brazil. Trump signed an executive order implementing an additional 40% tariff for Brazil, bringing total tariff amount to 50% for Brazil. As a reminder, with Trump's proclamation on copper imports, it was announced in early July.
Are we going to continue or not?
Traders still fully price in at least traders still fully price in at least one 2025 Fed rate cut. JP Morgan's Michelle says that we have to pay attention to the 2 dissents. White House says that de minimis exemption suspension effective.
But they
August
took the
29th.
liquidity up there. It does feel like shorts is a good way. It's a good side.
Well, it's me again. It's Donald J. Frickin' Trump, okay? And if you're sick and tired of hearing my voice in this ad, which is pretty sad, all you've got to do is go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Beautiful, big, huge discount. So what are you waiting for? Come on, do it.
New US tariff order for Brazil cites Bolsonaro persecution. We have posted out the live stream of
Order
the FMC
filled.
press conference. Remember, that's at 2:30 p.m.
I think we're
Eastern
gonna
time.
go lower. We got liquidity lower.
So you did see the Brazilian real briefly sliding after US releases tariff fact sheet. Futures implied traders now see 68% chance of Fed lowering rates at least 25 base points at the September meeting, and futures implied traders see 65% chance of the Fed lowering rates at least another 25 base points at the December meeting. So it did see, well, of course, off the back of the copper headlines, I did see a movement towards the downside on copper there.
Order filled.
Might not work. Not short.
JP Morgan's Michelle says, I'd be worried that corporate America is bottoming. Corporate America is learning how to absorb tariffs.
Are we ready for drop? Yeah, we should check. We should pull to this 510 again. At least 520, I would say. But $530 is first.
Order filled.
Ah, come on, man. Really? You have to take these longs now to the bottom.
the White House say copper input materials and copper scrap are not subject to the 232 or reciprocal tariffs.
Yeah, pull this long down. Take them down.
Order filled.
I should test that wick down there.
So the US ends duty-free de minimis for
Got some
low-value
sellers
shipments.
coming in at 550. Pressing on that price. Let's start dumping. Yes, it's looking better for dump. Yeah, this 550 is adding. Yeah. Should take that wick now. On ES. Nasdaq is a bit higher.
Sweep NQ buyers. Absorption NQ sellers.
Order
Just
filled.
take one off. Part of it, just in case it's gonna bounce. We need to go through this 30.
Minutes ago now to get the FMC press conference with Powell. Remember, the video is on the feed for you to watch.
Order filled.
Let's just get in with some extra. We could get to 550 again. But we've been at 550 already, so
Order filled.
I'm gonna add here. $520. 500, 450. It's all about short, holding the short now. 8 minutes till power.
Iceberg ES5.
FedEx drops amid volume spike, last down about 2.8%.
Order filled.
$5.20.
Bank of America's senior US economist, Babe, says that we still have an inflation problem, even if Waller is right.
Still bought it.
Dr. John Dorian said Papa Rage wants a green boner candle.
You should collect that buying. A lot of buying here, and then just pull it down.
5 minutes ago now to get
Take
the
this long,
FMOC press conference with Powell when the video is on the feed. It's also heads up White House digital asset report gets published. We do have the link, we'll pop it out for you in the feed.
5 more minutes.
Order filled.
Okay. That is max. Still trying to push. God damn it.
And JP Morgan's Michelle says effective tariff rate is to settle at 18 to 20%.
and more. They're pumping 560. Let's try
Order
one more
filled.
for the draw down here. You wanna sell high. $5.20. $5.30.
Moment to go now to we expect the press conference to begin.
Well, technically they did grab this liquidity, right? I can't remember now which one was first. First was push, then was grab. Okay. Well, we could continue high. Which is not great. Which is not great. Let's see, maybe they will drop into that.
And Fed Powell's press conference begins.
Come on, dump it.
Powell says the economy is in a solid position. And inflation is somewhat above target.
For fuck's sake.
Fed will remain squarely focused on demand and
Stop
calls.
NQ buy.
Despite uncertainty, the economy remains in solid position. Powell says current stance of policy leaves us well positioned.
Hello, everybody. This is Donald. Well, it's me again. It's Donald J. Frickin' Trump, okay? And if you're sick and tired,
Yeah, I got trapped. That's not good.
Sweep NQ sellers. Absorption NQ buyers. Stop ES buy.
Yeah.
Absorption NQ buyers.
What is volume profile? Okay, we got there. We got into this volume as well. Not good, not good, not good. Well, how about we dump? How about now we're gonna fucking dump, man? To 20. How about now? God damn it. For fuck's sake. All this to the bottom, mate. No point to pump it.
Iceberg and Q-Cell.
Still pushing. Should have fucking gone out, man. I had a chance. $600. That's where they want to go. Yeah, they want to go to the 600.
Iceberg and Q-Cell. Sweep ES sellers. Sweep ES sellers. Sweep NQ sellers.
Don't be
Stop
fucking
ES
cunt.
sell.
Dump it.
Stop ES sell.
Fucking hell, man. I think we're dumping. I think we're dumping. Are we not?
Stop ES sell.
Are we not dumping? I think we are. Come on. Dump, motherfucker.
Order
Close
filled.
one. There we go, we're fucking going, man. We are going. Yeah, that was just pump manipulation, and now we're gonna go and pull everybody out of position. $500 is waiting, but I'm gonna wait for this week.
Stop ES sell.
That's what I need. Yeah, he has just took that already. Fuck, man. So I overstaying my welcome now on Nasdaq again.
Iceberg ES sell.
Should take something off.
Absorption and Q sellers.
Order filled.
Let's hold it, man. Let's
Stop
hold
ES
this.
sell.
This can really go.
Iceberg ES sell.
This can really go.
Iceberg ES sell.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, ES is getting accepted back in the range now. It's 512. Could be played. That's bullish now.
Stop NQ buy.
I think I overstayed my welcome on the short side. I'd like to see a second leg down. .45 past. So what? Are we going up? I just wanted to take that up.
Order
How about we
filled.
fail now? How about we fail? And make a second leg down to 12 and lower.
Captain Price said V-shape.
Can we do that? Second leg down.
Dildzik said dump this Falcon scam.
Absorption NQ sellers. Iceberg NQ sell.
Hello, everybody. This is Donald J. Trump. Yeah, it's really me. And I'm going to do a little advert for financial use. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription.
Order filled.
Can you believe it? Instead of a 67% tariff, you get a discount. It's huge. very, very big, as big as my hands. Huge. Well, not as big as my hands. My hands are bigger. But what are you waiting
Okay,
for?
we have a
Come
second
on,
leg
do it.
down. 512. That's another mistake.
Stop ES
Order
sell.
filled.
Okay.
Sweep NQ buyers. Absorption NQ sellers.
Okay. I like that.
Order filled.
Continuation to the downside. Come on, continue. Dump. Dump it. Dump it. Come on.
Iceberg ES
Order
sell.
filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Come on, dump it. Five, 10, 505, 500. Well,
Iceberg
Order
NQ
filled.
buy. Stop NQ sell. Stop ES sell. Sweep NQ sellers. Absorption
going.
ES buyers. Absorption ES buyers. Iceberg NQ buy. Stop ES sell. Iceberg NQ buy.
come on, hit me.
Order filled.
Hit me.
Sweep ES buyers. Absorption ES sellers. Absorption ES sellers.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's try one more time. Craziness is to the downside.
Iceberg NQ buy.
Oh, we're
Iceberg
sitting on
NQ buy.
$500. Nice. 475 waiting. I have to take it easy, man. Just hit me. Hit me. Oh, you fucking cunt. Okay,
Order filled.
closing there. 619.
Stop NQ sell.
Lovely. Look at that. They really pumped it up, but I looked into into RTH and I see resistance here. I'm thinking like, I'm not going to be closing up here because it doesn't really matter at this point. And they started to drop. The second leg was pretty good, man, as well. I got early. Should have waited. I'm always a bit too early, mate, to change this. I have to change that. I'm gonna improve those little things, man. I got a couple of payouts, don't get me wrong, but I want more.
Stop ES sell.
Still low. Still low. It's gonna be difficult to go lower than that because we are getting into this area. I'm in Nasdaq. Here we got single print. We could go down here. Just to have an hour.
Absorption ES sellers. Absorption ES sellers.
Look at that, man.
Stop ES sell. Stop NQ sell. Sweep NQ sellers. Stop ES sell.
Wow, man, that's big.
Stop NQ sell.
Sig Nasdaq. Good to follow, man. Let's wait for good entry. Good entry would be at 480.
Stop ES sell.
Somewhere here.
Stop NQ sell.
Let's see if we can get that. It's just going, man. $400 waiting.
Sweep ES sellers. Absorption ES buyers. Stop NQ buy. Absorption ES buyers. Sweep ES sellers. Stop ES sell. Sweep ES sellers. Sweep ES sellers. Iceberg ES sell. Absorption ES buyers. Absorption ES buyers. Stop
Just
ES
basically a
sell.
continuation of the week. When week starts bearish and keeps going, then expect, you know, the final drop as well, like Wednesday.
Stop ES sell.
Still gonna go. And you just hit that yesterday's low. Wow, man.
Stop NQ sell. Iceberg ES buy. Absorption ES buyers. Absorption
Look at
NQ
that.
sellers. Sweep NQ sellers. Absorption ES buyers. Sweep ES buyers. Sweep ES buyers. Absorption ES sellers. Absorption ES
400
sellers.
hit.
Sweep ES buyers. Sweep ES buyers.
Just fucking
Absorption
selling.
ES sellers.
They are
Absorption
selling.
ES sellers. Stop ES sell. Absorption
They are
NQ
selling,
buyers.
man. Don't even
Sweep
fucking
NQ
think about
sellers.
buying anything.
Stop NQ sell. Stop ES sell.
Jesus. Okay, we got somewhere.
Sweep ES sellers. Sweep ES sellers. Absorption ES buyers. Absorption ES buyers.
That's an overshoot.
Iceberg ES sell. Stop ES sell.
Could go even lower.
Sweep ES sellers. Sweep ES sellers. Absorption ES buyers. Absorption ES buyers.
Look at that, 70 points. $425. Asking to get in.
Absorption NQ buyers.
Where the fuck is okay. 300. Do we have anything 300? 350.
Stop ES sell.
Mark.
Absorption and Q buyers.
Yeah. Just feeling too much. That was a good entry here. $9.05.
Stop
But Powell
ES
says
sell.
GDP was in line with what we expected, but it's still difficult to interpret because of the net export swings.
It's making your own.
According to Axios, senators write Amazon over price hikes tied to tariffs. Again, senator writes to
Absorption
Amazon
and
over price
Q
hikes
sellers.
tied to tariffs. Traders price in less than 50% chance of a September rate cut. The article from Axios, Senate Dem presses Amazon on price hikes and tariffs. As it came
I
out
want
about
this
12
price to
hours
go
ago.
above
Senator Maggie Hassan,
and then
was
fail.
Amazon CEO of the grocery price hikes tied to Trump's
That would be
unlimited
ideal
tariffs.
scenario.
Current letter exclusively obtained by Axios.
Yeah, that's a fair value gap here.
Powell says private sector job creation in the last report had come down a bit. Powell says the flow into labor force is
Hello, everybody. This is Donald J. Trump. Yeah, it is really me. And I'm going to do a little advert for Financial Juice. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Can you believe it? Instead of a 67% tariff, you get a discount. It's huge. Very, very big. Very big. As big as my hand. Huge.
Order
Let me
filled.
just try.
and we have posted out the article from Axios on the feed for you to read through. Again, Senator writes to Amazon over price hikes tied to tariffs.
Hmm. Ugh, got myself trapped.
The discussion around policy says the majority view was that inflation is above target, employment is at target, and policy should be somewhat restrictive. And I expect dissents to be explained in the next day or so.
God damn it.
Powell says inflation is further from our goal than employment.
Stop ES5.
Fuck's sake. What did you do, man? Yeah.
Powell
Some
says we
motherfucking
get two
fur, you
employment
got up
and
here.
inflation reports before the next
Could
meeting,
push into that.
and we'll see where that takes us.
Hopefully we're gonna fail now. This is where you're supposed to enter at the top there for 430. But I don't know what I was doing. Just trying to catch some stupid little move. And I got smashed.
Powell says GDP is bumpy quarter to quarter and often revised. Powell says, we still think the labour market is the best economic data we have.
Is this what you're gonna do to me now? Take me up? Fucking hell. What a stupid trade. The only good thing is that this is
ES5.
just
Stop ES5.
going down, so
Iceberg ES5.
I still might get that price once we push into this fair value gap here
Stop NQ buy.
and fail. this will be gone. Profit will be gone.
Sweep
One
ES
mistake like
buyers.
this.
Sweep ES buyers. Absorption NQ buyers.
Order
Stop
filled.
NQ
That
buy.
concludes this press
Absorption
conference.
ES sellers. Absorption ES sellers.
Now I have to get out. Quick.
Sweep ES sellers. Absorption ES
Order
buyers.
filled.
Get out.
Absorption ES
Trying.
buyers. Sweep ES
Yeah,
sellers.
we lost like $300 on that. It's fine. Let them pump one more time. The 50%. Let's not forget that today is failure.
Order
Let's try
filled.
this short. This is not the entry for short, but I'm just thinking, yeah, they took shorts out, pushing to 50%. Let's see if we can deliver it to the bottom now. Can we? Just dump. Trend is still down. Got 45 minutes to close.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try. Let's shoot one more time here. Failure of. For fuck's sake.
Order filled.
Second leg down. Come on, let's go. 25, 412 waiting. 412. Can we hit that? OBS disconnected. Okay, 3-7. Not much liquidity down here. I was such a stupid short. I wanted to take this high. I was just targeting what 15 points, and then the moment they pushed up here, I should have just gone, man. I should just cut it, because I knew they want to deliver it up there. Okay, well, looks like, but the only problem is there's no liquidity down here, so how are we gonna do it? ES has got $370 waiting. Should still go lower, to be honest. $20 past. Okay, they might climb back into this 450. Look at that drop.
Absorption ES buyers. Absorption ES buyers. Sweep ES sellers. Sweep ES sellers.
I don't wanna play longs. That's a fool's game. That is a fool's game, man. Better wait for a push. If it happens, it happens. Yeah, see?
Order filled.
Just keep going.
Order filled.
Let's go to the bottom, man. Let's go to the bottom.
Order filled.
Absorption ES sellers. Absorption ES sellers.
Order filled.
Just in case we push here. just in case. It's bearish week. The price is falling. Nobody's buying. Just remember that.
Sweep ES buyers. Sweep ES buyers.
They didn't get that.
Absorption ES sellers. Absorption ES sellers.
Missed me by a couple of points. 2 points, 3 points. Actually waiting. Okay, continuation to the downside, I guess. Give me 5 minutes here.
Order
Let me
filled.
grab that. I think we might bounce one more time into the 10, 12. Why do I think like this? Because that is 79%. So let's wait. Alright, 725. This stupid trade costed me so much. Ah, man. You have to be better than this. You have to be better than this, man. You know how that works already. You got to be better than this. $35. They're still going lower, man. They're still trying to push lower. Yeah. $405. Could get into this fair value gap. One more time. We've been here already, so we could get
US
there.
State Department sanctions entities involved in Iran oil trade.
Ah, it's weak. 95 is asking.
Futures now showing a 45% chance of a September 25
They moved
basis
at
point cut
400 to
after
95
Powell's
now.
Decision comments versus 68% seen before the comments.
I'm gonna try
Order
one more
filled.
time
Stop
here, this
ES
short.
buy.
Expecting failure, obviously. If we go higher. Trap liquidity up here. Let's see if they can deliver to the bottom. $56. $420 even. God damn it.
Sweep ES sellers. Sweep
So
ES
sure now,
sellers.
because I see
Absorption ES buyers.
Order
Absorption
filled.
ES buyers.
some buying coming in.
The US State Department sanctions 20 entities over Iran oil trade.
Still pumping.
Absorption ES sellers. Absorption ES sellers. Sweep ES buyers. Sweep ES buyers.
$75. Still waiting. Not so sure if we get that. But at the same time, we have that low.
Stop and Q sell.
We got that low down here. Juicy low. ES hasn't done that as well. I'm thinking we might go down there. The last 15 minutes. I mean, in this 15 minutes. Just collapse one more time. Further you got. Tick chart below
Iceberg
zero
ES
line.
buy.
Everything is just come on, Nasdaq.
Deputy US Treasury Secretary to Fox News says there is scope for the Fed to reduce interest rates.
Stop ES buy.
Trapped liquidity up here.
Absorption ES sellers.
Still think they're gonna dump.
Absorption ES sellers.
ES is weak. Go and grab that fucking 75, man. Go and grab that 75 and go lower 70. 50 something, yeah? 50, 59. 34 past. Microsoft and Meta today, earnings after the close. 75 is here. They want to get the low. They want that low. Come on. Buyers, man. Trap short.
Stop
Like
and
me.
Q buy.
Looks like he is gonna dump now. What about entry? Okay. Come on. Push. Drop, motherfucker.
Absorption and Q sellers.
I'm getting tired
Order
of it.
filled.
The second try and not doing it, so better just get up.
If you're sick and tired of hearing my voice in this ad, which is pretty sad, all you've got to do is go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. A beautiful, big, huge discount. So what are you waiting for?
There's a
Come
lot
on,
of trap
do it.
shorts down here. 38 past. I still think they're gonna go lower, but
Stop ES buy.
you could get better price. $25. What is holding ES to go lower? Okay, we got this trap liquidity down here. Makes sense. And no liquidity here on that week. But if we go through, then we can collect that as well. Right? Oh yeah. Gonna try.
Order filled.
Because we got a break.
Order filled.
Nothing. Front runners will take me up. Look at that, man. See? Back to 400. I think that's enough, because it's very easy to get caught. You're still playing short. You think it's gonna do it, and they're gonna fucking take you up first. And then it's the last 10 minutes and they're gonna fucking pump it. Could go long. 2 contracts. I would prefer if they grab that low first, but they might not do it. They might not do that. $380. Let me just look here. Got the low here. Got this liquidity trapped here. So what we're gonna do now, this lock, flattened cancel, and we'll lock ourselves. So we don't do anything stupid in the last 5 minutes. Very difficult day. several times, but you know, if you stick to your strategy, the market's supposed to drop because it's pulling down on a week, you can actually make money. So difficult to, you know, assess how far you're gonna get that push. I think I have measured that leg. Look at this, man.
Sweep
Fuck
and
is
Q
going
buyers.
on, man? Perfect
Absorption and Q
measurement.
sellers.
I did measure that move. Like from here. And then this.
Sweep and Q buyers. Absorption and Q sellers.
Pumping.
Sweep and Q buyers. Absorption and Q sellers.
Last 15 minutes. But I'm done. I'm locked. I can't trade anymore. $750.
Sweep and Q sellers. Stop and Q sell.
One minute now until we get the markets on close imbalance. Ten seconds. Markets on close imbalance.
Stop and
S&P
Q buy.
500, sell
Sweep
side
ES buyers.
251 million,
Absorption
Nasdaq
ES
100,
sellers.
buy side
Absorption
888
ES sellers.
million, Dow
Sweep
30,
ES
sell side
buyers.
55 million, Mag 7, buy side 296 million.
Iceberg ES sell. Absorption and Q sellers. Iceberg and Q sell.
Got the pump, man. They never took that long. That was a good call. That's experience, I think. That's what it is. Fucking years of doing it. That was stupid, that shot here. That was just... The only good part about it was that I didn't add anything here. Just waited till they push.
So just keep in mind, following the closing bell today, earnings season continues. So we have Qualcomm reporting their earnings first at the top of the hour. Estimated EPS of $2.71 and an estimated revenue of $10.33 billion. 5 minutes past the hour, we get some more Magnificent Seven names reporting their earnings reports. Firstly, we get Microsoft printing Q4 25 earnings with an estimated EPS of $3.37 and an estimated revenue of $73.89 billion. We also have Meta Platforms printing Q2 2025 earnings with an estimated EPS of $5.89 and a revenue estimate of $44.83 billion. So at the same time as this as well, also at 5 minutes past the hour, eBay due to be printing Q2 2025 earnings with an estimated EPS of $1.30 and an estimated revenue of $2.64 billion. Ford printing Q2 2025 earnings, estimated EPS of 33 cents and an estimated revenue of $44.14 billion. Trump says, "We're very busy in the White House today working on trade deals. I'll be meeting with the South Korean trade delegation this afternoon." Trump says South Korea is right now at a 25% tariff, but they have an offer to buy down those tariffs. Trump says, "We just concluded a deal with the country of Pakistan."
Captain Price said, "Moo, moo,
Trump says other countries are making offers for a tariff reduction. So Trump, more colour on Pakistan, says Pakistan and the US will work together on developing their massive oil reserves. We're in the process of choosing an oil company that would lead this partnership.
Stop and Q buy. Stop and Q sell. Iceberg ES buy.
So in 5 minutes time now, at the top of the hour, Qualcomm due to be printing Q3 2025 earnings with an estimated EPS of $2.71 and an estimated revenue of $10.33 billion. Also in 10 minutes time, at 5 minutes past the hour, Meta due to be printing Q2 25 earnings with an estimated EPS of $5.89 and an estimated revenue of $44.83 billion. Microsoft printing Q4 2025 earnings with an estimated EPS of $3.37 and an estimated revenue of $73.89 billion. eBay also due to be reporting estimated EPS $1.30, estimated revenue $2.64 billion, and Ford estimated EPS of 33 cents and an estimated revenue of $44.14 billion.
Sweep and Q buyers.
See how they did this.
Absorption and Q buyers.
I did held this pretty nice, yeah. Didn't close. Kept it. Close something down here. Let's try to
Stop
open.
ES buy.
Add. Yeah, that was good, man. There you go. Back into the range. Back into the range. There's always this situation where if you see a day like Asia and London just chopping in a very small range, I expect after that a huge move, and that will happen. This is what happened.
Absorption ES buyers. Absorption ES buyers.
Okay, so we probably had a bottom today of the week.
One minute to go now to the Qualcomm earnings.
Iceberg ES sell.
Let's clear this
Sweep
one a bit.
ES sellers. Sweep ES sellers. Absorption ES buyers. Absorption ES buyers.
10 seconds.
Sweep ES buyers. Sweep ES buyers.
Just EPS of
Absorption and Q buyers.
$2.77.
Sweep and Q buyers.
$2.72.
Sweep ES buyers.
Adjusted revenue
Sweep
of
ES buyers.
$10.37 billion, a beat on the estimate of $10.33 billion, and 9-month capex at $785 million. They see fourth quarter adjusted EPS of $2.75 to compared to the estimate of $2.84. They see fourth quarter revenue of $10.3 billion to $11.1 billion compared to the estimate of $10.61 billion.
All right, that's it. $750 today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. This is Trap Trader, and you have witnessed live trading, good and bad.
Just a reminder, 5 minutes ago now.
Thank you. Take care, guys, and see you tomorrow.